Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Autumn and this is The Literature Bug. And if you are returning, welcome back. We're back. Nova's like, I've had it with you. She was sitting on the chair with me. Bubby, you wanna come up? No. Okay. I honestly can't tell you guys how happy I am to be back. I feel like it's been way too long. Vlogmas was a big flop. But 2019 is upon us now. The holidays flew by way too fast in my opinion. But here we are, almost 2 weeks, about a week into the new year, and I am feeling like it's a fresh start, and I'm just really excited about all the things that I have planned for you and I. For the first video of 2019, I thought it would be, first of all, you'll notice that I am not in my 2018 filming spot, and that, my friends, is because I cannot make up my mind to save my life where in this house I would like to film. Now that the Christmas tree is gone, I'm in the corner where it was at. I have concocted myself a little area for all my Harry Potter goods, and I wanted that to be sort of part of this video, but you can't see it all totally. You guys can check it out a little bit more this way. But so that's not fitting in entirely how I had imagined it would, but that's okay. We will roll with it. My mantra for last year was balance, and this year my mantra is let it go and move forward. So I'm gonna let go of the fact that I'm not sure where filming will take place all year long for this channel, and I will move forward with this video because here we are. It's comfy, it's cozy, there's Harry Potter involved. For today's video, I thought it would be really fun to jump into the new year with some bookish resolutions. I know that sometimes setting New Year's resolutions is sort of an unpopular thing to do. Some people think it's pointless, some people think that you shouldn't because it sets high expectations for yourself and sets you up for failure, la la la. I personally love a good New Year's resolution, and that is because I always enjoy challenging myself and pushing myself for that next best thing. I do like to try new things and branch out, and I think that every year that comes around, I can use it to reflect on what I did last year that I might want to change, do more of, do less of, and I just think it's really important as a person, but for me, personally, to just always be trying to grow and evolve and really just embrace all that comes with it. So today I am talking to you all about my top 10 bookish resolutions for this year. And what's great about making this video is that you guys can also keep me in check. You know, halfway through the year in July when I'm slacking, you guys can give me a little slap on the wrist and be like, remember that video you filmed in January. Please and thank you. As you guys know, I like to have my notes ready so that I'm not rambling. Without further ado, let us get right on into the top 10. Number 1 is diversify the genres I read and buy. I want to branch out is basically what this comes down to. Last year, I feel as though most of my reading fell under the YA category, which I know I've talked about before, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Most of all the books that I read last year, I enjoyed 100%, but I also, towards the end of the year, was really missing like some good nonfiction, some memoir, some adult fiction, a lot of classics. I was missing the classics that I love, and so this year, I think my goal is to just have a TBR that encompasses what I really love, and that's a diverse set of genres, a diverse TBR. I really want to add ebooks and audiobooks. I have never been a big ebook reader because I'm not great at it. I don't have a great attention span when it comes to being online and reading, and so I always just stick to my hard copies, but I did get into a few audiobooks while exercising last year, and I really sort of loved getting the opposite end. Stop! And I really just loved getting, and I really just loved getting that sort of different feel. So that is also going to be a goal that is part of the sort of branching out. Maybe throwing in a couple YA here and there throughout the year, but really just trying to, I never get this many, I'm not this popular, ever. My bookish resolution number 2 is I want to really balance buying books with unhauling books. And basically that just means that instead of buying and adding to the bookshelves over here to the point where there's no shelf space left, every time I buy a couple books, I want to make sure I'm filtering out and redonating the books that I don't read or didn't like, and really use the space that I have in here as just a space to really show off the collection of books that I love and that I'm proud of. So yeah, if I'm gonna do a lot of buying, which I always say I'm gonna try not to do, but it always happens, when I do buy those books, I just wanna make sure I'm out with the old, in with the new, if you know what I'm saying. Number 3 is keep up with my Goodreads challenge. This is something that I have failed to do I think 3 years in a row. Back when before I had this channel and I was really into watching BookTube, I realized that Goodreads was like an amazing tool to have if you have an online presence or you're online a lot, even if you don't have a channel and you don't post content. Goodreads is amazing for keeping track of books, reading reviews, joining groups. It's basically just another great community. The challenge I always set, and then within the like first couple weeks or first couple books, I fizzle and I just let it go. That is a resolution for myself because I really want to stick to it. My goal for Goodreads this year is to read 50 books. I don't think I did that last year. There was a lot going on last year. We won't talk about that. But this year my goal is to hit 50, at least 50. And I want to record those on there for you guys. And I want your help to keep me straight and keep me doing it. So that's number 3. Number 4 is keep a reading log by the bed or on my desk. So as well as having an online list of what I've read, I really want, this year I'm really focusing on journaling and getting back to my writing roots. And I want to keep I have the perfect little journal that Briar gave me over on my desk, and I'm gonna use that to keep all the books that I read this year. So that will be fun. And then I would love to just continue doing that for years to come so that eventually I'll have a compilation of all the books I've read for the rest of my life. Exciting. Number 5 is finish one book without starting another. I'm horrible at this. It really truly solely is because there's so many great books out there that I want to get to that I can never decide which one to read first. I know most of you can relate. Comment down below if you can and you get it. But I grab like say 10 books for a TBR in the month, and then I just for the first week struggle at just trying to pick which one I want to get to, and then when I can't decide I'm like, oh, I'll just pick both. I'll stick them both by the bed and I'll alternate. And for as much as I think that that helps me sometimes, I also think it slows me down, and I think it's not the best habit to have. So I'm gonna try to, instead of cramming 3 books in at once, really focus on one book at a time, get through it and at a good pace, and move on. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can do that one, but it's a resolution. We'll work on it. Number 6 is read versus TV. And this is while traveling and while at home. I feel like last year Briar and I just sort of hang out together. With the little amount of time that we do have, we tended to watch a lot more Netflix and movies last year rather than reading together, which is something that we did a lot when we first met. And I really want to get back to that. You know, when we're in the car and Briar's driving, we used to always read books together. So I want to keep a book in the car. I want to read out loud. I want to talk about it. I want to think about it. It's something that we really loved. So I want to do that. I really want reading to become a forced habit, so that when I'm home at night and I'm getting ready for bed, I want to wash up and I want the next thing on my list to be getting in bed with a good book, because I think I need more of it. TV's great. I know that you can get a lot from documentaries and things like that, which is what I tend to go for first. But I used to always read, especially in college. I was always reading at night, so I want to get back to doing that as well. And then maybe go to the movie theater more, like not all the time, but more often, and make it like a special thing to like go see a movie. I feel like that'd be really cool as well. Number 7 is analyze and critique literature like I did in school and focus on the love I had for it. My bachelor's degree in English, writing, and literature, I did both options, is something that I hold very near and dear to my heart, and it fuels my passion and gets me through the work I do right now, which I hate. hate. It gets me through it every single day. And one of the things that I absolutely loved so much about that major was really going through a book and dissecting it and really thinking about the meaning behind it, what the author was thinking, you know, the historical background, the psychological part of the writing, a lot of different types of critiques, a lot of different types of analysis, and I just love it. Some people think read for fun, don't jump into it, why do you have to know why the blinds or the curtains are red and la 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 la. And I get that. I read for fun as well, and I'm not always looking to do that, but there's something about like really thinking about it in a certain way versus another, or comparing both and really writing a great essay about it. Helps me get, it just fuels me. I get so pumped about it. I don't know if a lot of people relate, but that's something I really want to work on this year, and maybe even work on publishing some of the criticism that I have on like American classics like Huck Finn. I've done a lot of work with Huck Finn. It's one of my favorite classic novels of all time, and I'd love to share that work with you guys as well if you'd like to see it. That's another resolution I have. Fun fact. Number 8 is to read to write more. And this basically just means, although I do play around with writing memoir and I've done a lot of creative nonfiction writing, I really would love to work on a fiction piece. And I feel like the more I read, the more I get that urge to write and the more inspiration I get. So basically just read to think about what I would like to put into my own piece. Number 9 is to collaborate. Talk to more book lovers like yourselves. I want to hear from you guys. I think this year is the year for lives. I want to get on live. I want to talk to you guys. I want to answer the questions you have. I want to have book talks, discussions. I want to have like our own little book club. That has been a goal of mine since I started the channel, and it hasn't happened yet, but I think this might be the year because I really want to get to know you guys better. There are so many of you out there who are so amazing. You have such great ideas. You've got such different book background. You read for different reasons, etc., etc. I would love to just pick your brains and talk with you and chat with you and have some fun in that way. I guess that only makes 9 resolutions. So yeah, I guess that wraps it up for resolutions. I tried not to set too many, but I also wanted to really like put down all my thoughts as to what went wrong. Not wrong, but like what I really want to get out of this year versus what I got out of last year. The last thing that I want to talk to you guys about before we leave is what I am currently reading. I got such an amazing chunk of bookish gifts and books for Christmas this year. I'm so blessed. My family and my friends know me so well. I did get this one book from my mom that I am getting to first thing this year. Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis. This was rated, I saw online the other day, rated number 2 in nonfiction on Goodreads, the best of Goodreads. Goodreads best of 2018. I love these sorts of books. It says stop believing the lies about who you are so you can become who you were meant to be, which is what I'm all about this year. Challenging myself, branching out, and taking chances on things that will make my life better. That is number 1. And the second is Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste. Not gonna try it. You guys know me in names. NG. That's how you spell it. This is by the best-selling author of Everything I Never Told You, which I have heard many things about, both good and bad. So far, I'm sucked in. I won't tell you guys much. I can make a separate video about it, but this is a book club read that I'm reading with my friend Sarah, and she already read it. I got it sent to my house and someone stole it out of my building, so I'm dying. This is her copy. She's letting me borrow it. I'm already loving it. Hoping to wrap it up soon. First few chapters are amazing. Characters are going to be interesting. I'm already loving how craziness it is. But yeah, so this is number 2. Those are my current reads, neither of which were on my winter TBR because they're brand new. I have my TBR still over there in a basket so I can see it all the time. Like I said, hoping to get to them all by the end of the winter, hopefully by the end of March. I think that's when I'm going to set it. But anyways, you guys, I am so glad that you jumped on to watch this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more bookish content from me every single week, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We have 113 subscribers on this channel since August. And I'm always so grateful and so excited that it is growing and there are more of you. I don't know. It means a lot to me. It always will. Anyways, like I said, lots to come this year, lots of changes, but all good. I hope you guys will stick around for the ride and come back for more content. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Stick to your resolutions. Be bold. Don't be scared. If you need me, I'm here. Talk to you guys later. Bye.